may I also bring in Aryaman Sundaram? Mr. Sundaram, since you're also well versed in these matters, what about malicious prosecution? In our country, established malicious prosecution is not, I am told, by people who know the law better than me and the application of the law, that's not it's not used in the sense that if somebody attacks me or attacks Rhythm and files false cases against me, I should be in a position, Aryaman Sundaram, to claim damages from that individual. I should be in a position to say I was attacked, I was harassed, the system was used against me, my reputation was damaged. It was an attempt to stop me from doing my duty, to stop me from carrying out my professional duties. Should journalists or should we, as citizens, not have some defense apparatus against malicious prosecution?
Arnab, let's accept one thing. I think what the court has noticed and seen is that freedom of speech, Article 19(1)(a) of the Constitution, is really the citadel of democracy. And in this freedom of speech, there are various restrictions, but we have always, as a country, given the maximum play in the joints for the freedom of speech to the media, to the press. The reason being that no democracy can function without a free press. And a free press, a bold press, is absolutely essential. Having said that, the court, I think, which was what was tacit in the court's judgment, was that this appears to be a stifling, prima facie, appears to be a stifling of that freedom of press which is so vital to a democracy. And for that, I think no one can but laud the judgment for saying that that freedom has been clearly recognized. Sure. Now, coming to the second portion, there is a law for suit for malicious prosecution, but that usually comes into play after a final acquittal of the entire matter and after showing that there was no basis whatsoever for filing it, and therefore is something which entitles a person not only to claim damages, but it is also found to be a penal provision. So there's certainly that is open. Now, what is very telling here is that the case filed against you is not one of defamation per se.
No.
The case filed against you is throwing accusations of fomenting communal hatred and other such things, which is quite far-fetched from the look of what you had said.
Yes.
But subject to what the court is to say earlier,
yes,
it is not a mere case of defamation which has been filed,
sir,
where a person can defend any action of malicious prosecution. But in charges such as this, I believe if these charges are thrown out, well, if you say it's so rarely used, let's see whether you use it and open a new pathway in having a real serious case of malicious prosecution.
I would be very
filed,
interested.
Which I'm sure would be available if it is filed.
I would be very interested.